Hey everybody, it's Rannalt here with another advanced Minecraft tutorial. Today we're going to be covering a freight train. We're back on the city texture pack. The first thing that we're going to want to do is build our rails. So you're going to do 9 wide in gravel, and then you can make it as long as you want. You're going to step in 1 block on each side with stone half slabs, and you're just going to run it all the way down your gravel. And as long as you make this gravel about 50 long to start, you'll be able to fit, your first car on here. Now what we're going to do is our railroad ties. We're going to use this dark spruce, and we're going to count every 7 blocks. And on the 7th block, we're going to place a piece of spruce. And then once we get to our end, we're going to run it all the way across. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start our wheels here. And we're going to use gray wool and anvils. So you really just pick anywhere on the track and start. You're going to lay gray wool, count over 2, and lay gray wool. And you're going to do it again, and it's on the inside of the tracks. And then you're going to place 2 anvils long ways between these. And these are your wheels and your train suspension. And then you're going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and on the 22nd block, you're going to place the inside wheel. So place it, 2 over, place it, and then anvils long ways in between them. Alright, then what you're going to do is you're going to run yellow wool all the way around the outside of this. You're going to count in 3, and you're going to make it double thick, and then you're going to overhang 1. And then you're going to come up and put another layer and step it over. You're going to run it along the front end, step it out 1, go in 3, up 1, and there we go. That is the start of our train right there. We're going to go ahead and run double thick black gray wool right here up front. And you can see we ran the double thick gray wool, and then we ran pistons in front of that, and then leave 1 on the end. And then you're going to step back, and you're going to run 2 high yellow. And then you're going to step back 1 and 2 long ways yellow again. So now we're going to go ahead and run our dark blue. And we're just going to run this all the way around on top of this yellow. We're going to come all the way down, and then step it up, and do it again so it's too thick. Okay, and then next what we're going to do is we're going to count out 5, and then we're going to double stack that, and then overhang 1. So overhang 1, count 5, 5 again, boom. Don't forget to put this little step corner in the block, and then, or step block in the corner, and then we're going to run our light blue wool all the way around until we're level with the top so far. So there's our second row, we're level with the top, and that's as high as the light blue is going to go. Alright, now we're done with the light blue. We're going to come in here and run our gray bumpers here. So it's going to be all the way across, and then you're going to leave a gap on the inside, and you're going to make it too thick. And then you're going to run yellow wool 1 block in from the edge, and you're just going to fill it in. And it's starting to come together. It's kind of boxy, not a lot of dimension yet, but we'll change that up soon. Alright, so when we got this top off, on this car only, on the main engine car only, what we're going to do is we're going to run black wool all along this edge on the inside of the train, and we're going to stop 1 block away from the wheel. And then we're going to cut over, and we're going to do that on both sides. Make sure that you stop 1 block away from the wheel each time. And bring it across. And there you go. You can kind of see the shadow underneath it a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start with the roof now. We're using stone brick stairs and stone half slabs. So on the corner right there, you want to make sure on the front end of the train you get that rounded stair. And then you bring it all the way to the end. And here you want the straight stair. So not like this. You don't want that rounded corner. You want it to be straight on the back side of the engine. And then run it straight here. Run it down here to the end. And this one we want rounded. So at the front of the train we want the rounded stair. Rear of the train we don't. And then we're going to run across double wide blue wool. And then we're going to run a layer of carpet on the yellow here. Another layer of carpet, and then another layer of carpet. Oh, what am I doing? And then you're going to run stone slab. 1 step in from the stair, and you're going to go ahead and bring it all the way around and fill it in. Keep going, and this whole build should only take you a couple of hours. That's it. That's with additional cars and everything. The engine itself you can knock out in no time. Alright, and that's where we're going to leave the roof for now. So knock that back 1 so you get the little cornered edge. Alright, and we're going to come in and do our windows. So 1 block back, and then 2 wide. So 1 block back, boom, 2 wide. Got our side windows. And then we're going to run it along underneath this blue wool right here. And then, let me put this back. I don't know why I knocked that down. So, there you go. You can do the double visor like that, or you can do single. You know, you can really do this any color pattern you want, as long as you get the basic shape down. This is just modeled after a company called CSX here in the United States that does rail logistics. So we're going to need an item frame, picture frame, doors, buttons, minecart. We don't need a minecart. Some glowstone, some silverfish stone, some steins, some fences. This minecart should be a ladder. There we go. And we're going to start putting some texture on the outside of this train now. So you can't really see it from all the way over there, but we've got some ladders running along the bottom here. So even with that edge of the window, we're going to run ladders all the way down. Then we're not going to put it on that gray one, and then we're going to put it on the inside of that the step. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run signs along the bottom edge of this dark blue all the way around the engine car. So just place the sign, hit back, place the sign, hit back, place the sign, hit back, and just keep doing it all the way around. And this sign and this ladder are the reason that I always use this city texture pack, and because the paintings work really well for what we're trying to do. So all the way around on the blue and keep going. So we're done with that all the way around, and you extend that all the way to the yellow. So wherever there's dark blue, you're gonna put a sign. So let's start the front bumper of this. We put a ladder on, and then we're gonna bring the fence across. Actually, no, we're gonna bring it out 1 block past the pistons. There we go. And again, I hate working with fence or like window pane, anything like that where there's that thin edge. Alright, there we go. While we got this fence, let's go ahead and knock out the back bumper too. Oh, let's get rid of that sign. And we're gonna do the same thing, run it along the outside of the wool. So there's kind of like a little walking ledge right there. And then you're gonna bring it to the edge of the wool, and you're just gonna stop. You're gonna come in and knock out 2 blocks there for the back door. Go ahead and put an iron door down. And then also 1 block over from the window, you're gonna knock out 2 of the blue blocks. And you're gonna put a door in there, throw a button up, boom, door works. Okay, you can see up top how I did the picture frames to get the grates. So it's 1 block from the back, 2 grates, skip a block, 2 grates, skip a block, 1 grate. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna outline them with this silverfish stone. And then you're gonna put another grate picture frame up in the front, 1 block back from the window. Here in the center, I'm just doing some details, some silverfish stone with some ladders on it, just to break up the shape. Let me put some buttons down here in the corners, come down about the center, break 1 way, put a button there. Come another 1/3 of the way, and there we go. There's some buttons along the bottom, and we'll do more detail work as we go. It's just really like what you find aesthetically pleasing. So let's get the front up here where the headlights and stuff would be, and the big engine grill. We're gonna do item frames down here in the bottom corners with glowstone in it. Now it doesn't light up, but it looks good. I wish it would light up. That'd be awesome. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put ladders here for our engine grill. There we go. And there is the front of our engine. We'll probably throw another button up there or something later. There's a sheep there in the way. So let's go ahead and skip forward. I'm gonna break that door. We're gonna do the inside now. We're gonna go ahead and start. So what we're gonna need is some silverfish stone, and in the city pack, this is the only good like slate colored gray there is. So you're just gonna run it back about 5 blocks from the door. So this doesn't really matter too much because we're gonna build a wall a couple blocks from the door. Because there'd be a big train engine right there. So we're gonna build a wall, and then you can really kind of set up the wall however you want. Like I like putting like furnaces on it and jukeboxes and maybe some paintings of like some of the technical stuff. Because in the city pack you get some really cool paintings that are like computer monitors or ventilation grates. You know, so it's an engine. So what would you have? You'd have ventilation grates. You'd have doors. So yeah, here I'll just put dispensers in the corners maybe, and you can do this any way you want. Maybe some furnaces up here, maybe some down here, and yeah. So let's just go ahead and get on with the build. We're gonna do the front here. So with the silverfish stone underneath the glass, You're going to run 2 rows, and then you're going to start coming out towards you. And you're going to do 1 complete row, and then 1, and you're going to, opposite of the door, you're going to leave a gap for your stairs. So you're going to use these quartz white stairs. And then you're going to just turn around and use the same stair for your engineer seats. So 1 away from the wall, gap, and then another one right next to the stair. And then you can put levers or buttons or, you know, put a computer screen up here or something. Let's see if we can find one. No, not books, not a painting. There we go, computer screen. No, not the same one. Yeah, there we go. There's a TV monitor thing or whatever. And down here, what you're going to do is those long, tall doors all the way down. And it looks really cool. So we can come back here to the back. And we'll run the silverfish stone again. Run about 8 blocks back or so. Just fill it in, just like we did before. And there you go, build a wall about 6 or 7 blocks back. You know, and if you want to put glowstone or, you know, lamps in here to light it up, that's your call. I'm not getting too concerned with the interiors here. I think that's really up to the builder, how they like to do it. And then same thing like before, just cover the wall with, you know, different items. Put a button here. Actually, I don't know why I'm so concerned about that. Once we put the hitch on the back, that door will just stay open. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to cut out 2 holes here, and we're going to put dispensers or furnaces back there, and then we're going to put a door in front of it like this, so that it gives it some texture, and you can kind of see in there and see that there's engine stuff in there. There'd be hatches there to work on them. So let's go ahead and stack some of these blocks up so we can put a furnace in there. Nope, that's where the furnace needs to go. So there we go. There's 2. And you put a door on. You can see, you can kind of see in there. It's really cool. And let's do some dispensers on this one. Put our door up. Let's get a piece of wool and fix this real fast. And there you go. You can kind of see in there. It adds some more dimension to the train because these are really boxy trains. So we're just about finished with this. Let's put a couple more buttons on, kind of flesh it out a bit. Let's get some here under these ladders. Get some here by the windows. There we go. Kind of just break up the outline. And what we're going to do here is half slabs, 3 wide and 4 long, even with where we have the ventilation paintings on the side of the train. So 3 wide, 4 long, skip a block, 3 wide, 4 long. Then we're going to skip a block, 3 wide, 2 long. And then you're going to come up to the front of the train. You're going to come up 6 blocks, and you're going to make a row of 3 wide, 2 long, and then go forward 4 blocks, and you're just going to run 2. And it makes like a kind of nice shape on top of the train. And then let's finally put our hitch on here on the back. So let me get down here, break that away. And this is how I recommend it. Put the torch up high so that you can't see it. Let's put some carpet on top of that here in a second. So you can see there how I finished it out. I flushed it out a little bit. Let's put another button or 2 on here. This back wall looks a little plain. There we go. You could run a ladder up it or something if you wanted. That'd be pretty cool. So let's just run some gray carpet right here. These 3 middle blocks. There we go. And that's it, guys. That is the engine of your train. And from here you can go wherever you want. whatever kind of car you can think of, you can build, as long as you use the same base template that I used. So the base for each car is 31 blocks long. And then what you do is you count in from the edge 3 blocks, and then you can start your wheels. So like you see, here's a coal car, here's like a cattle carrier, you know, same thing as before. 31 blocks long, step in 3. You can see one of the doors is up. Little baby cow stuck outside. Let me in there. Nah, no one cares about it. And then here's a flatbed. I mean, you can do tankers. You could do, I mean, there's so many. You could do old style box cars. With this 31 block standard for all these cars, I mean, really, you can put any platform on and build whatever you want on top of it. So like, you could probably fit 3 of the Willys Jeeps that Spankleshank made tutorials for, if you want to check them out. Or I mean, you could put anything up here. You could probably fit 2 of these tanks on there. This is how I recommend going over the road. Is you just use either black wool or bedrock. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, you know, sub to my channel, give this a big thumbs up. Make sure you check out spanklevision.com for exclusive map downloads. And remember, what do you want to build today?